Hello. That's Swedish. Guess what it's for? Yeah, hello. This is the Gränsfors Bruks Carving Hatchet. An axe, basically, specifically made for carving. This is the large carving hatchet, and it's not particularly large, however, it barely fits in shot. Oh, there we go. We've got all of it in shot. There we go. Now just let you look at that. It's a really beautiful axe. Now it's not very big, even though it's called the large carving hatchet. From tip to toe, if that's a term in axe circles, it's 37 centimetres. So not very big in axe terms, but it's for carving. So it gives you you have a beautiful curved handle at the base. So your hand doesn't slip off the bottom, and the handle itself has a beautiful carved curve to it to give you really precise control over your carving. Obviously this is for not the tiny minute detail carving that you would do with a knife. This is the early stuff, I think. I mean, you could probably do pretty much most of it if you were like carving a spoon or something. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Let's have a look. So we've got a beautiful leather sheath that is firmly in place there with the little popper. Pop that open, and here we have the blade. Now it's it's a traditional Gränsfors Bruks shaped blade. It's got the maker's stamp on there. Each blade head is handmade, hand forged in Sweden, and the maker stamps their initials on it. So mine is MM. I imagine that's Mikkel Martenson's. I've no idea. Just thinking of something Swedish. I'll just have a look around it. I've got no words to describe this axe. I don't know the technical names. Is this the flat bit? Is that an adze? I don't know. And this bit here, oh, that's a wedge, isn't it? So there's what's in there? So there's a wedge to keep the axe head in place. The handle has a split. They knock a wedge in. Then there's this pin, or I don't know what that's called, that's wedged in place and keeps everything nicely in place. So the head goes nowhere, absolutely firmly wedged in place. And this axe is several years old. It's never moved. The axe head has never moved anywhere. If it did, kind of be useless, I suppose. The key features of this axe are the handle, which is just so tactile and fantastic to hold. Beautifully balanced. And the other feature of this knife is the blade. Now this is sharpened. It has a particular sided bevel to it. Now you can see here. Can you see there? It's flat on the back and has a curved, sharpened side there, and that's because it's a right-handed carving axe. If it were left-handed, it would be the other way. You can also get just a traditional bevel edge on there, but this gives I got this specifically for carving, and I read that you get some really precise carving action going on if you've got the one-sided beveled edge, and it's true. You get that on a piece of wood, and you can really finely work it. It's a joy to use. You hold it up close for very fine work. Give it a wallop for holding it from the base. It's a perfect hatchet, and it's not just for carving. I mean, you could take that out bushcraft, no problems. And I've done so, chopping up firewood, preparing fire sticks and so on. Really good. So that's the Gränsfors Bruks Carving Hatchet. It's weighs 0.6 kilos, so not very heavy. Heavy enough. Over time your arm gets a bit sore chopping away, but it's a nice weight. It's got a bit of heft to it, but you can really control it if you need to. That's the Gränsfors Bruks Carving Hatchet, large carving hatchet, I should specify. There is a small carving hatchet, which is a bit shorter. That's it, folks. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe for more. I do watches and EDC and knives, and I'd really be delighted if you did subscribe. And I'd also quite like it if you commented below. I like having a chat with you all. You can share your ideas. If you know more about this than I do, I'll be happy to learn something, and you can teach me in the comments. Thanks folks, see you soon.